Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to the panel of the interview section today. My name is Razin Shafika binti Mansoor. I am here to apply for the job position for urban planning in your company. I am honored to receive this opportunity to do this job interview presentation related to the job vacancy in your established company. So for today presentation, I already divided into three parts, which the first is about an introduction of myself. Second is about my strength and area of improvement. And lastly is about the result of Holland personality test that I took. First and foremost, my name is Razin Shafika binti Mansoor, but people used to call me Lin for short. I am 23 years old. I was born and stay at Pasir Gudang, Johor. I am fresh graduate from University Technology Malaysia in a major of urban and regional planning. I had a 5-month experience in working with a private agency during my internship program in my diploma and also a bachelor degree year. Through this whole experience, I had the opportunity to handle several projects that related to the town planning and get a chance to communicate personally with the clients. Also, as an urban planner, this experience really taught me on how to boost my self-confidence up and also how to get to know and build a good connection not only for my future career but also for the company that I will serve. Moving on to my strength. For this interview, I highlighted the best trait of my strength. The first one is having a good analytical skill. Analytical skill is a soft skill that helps to identify and also solve the complex problem. I believe that with this skill, I can use to analyze information and data from a variety of sources such as market research studies, environmental impact studies, and etc. to create a good reporting. This skill also provides the use of a statistical technique and technologies such as the GIS system to determine the significance of the data. This is really important as an urban planner to make sure that the data we get is in the correct sources and also accurate because it will be implemented in the real development that can impact not only on people but also the environmental. My second strength is I have a significant creativity skill. These skills provide me the ability to use my imagination to generate new ideas, especially when it comes to designing things. As a town planner, we use plenty of our imagination to designing city. So it is really important for us to not only designing a beautiful city, but we also have to consider the people and also the environment as a part of it by using our creativity skills to find the best solution to balance those. Not only that, when it comes to reporting, I really love to design the template of a report. I will usually design something that attractive and also pleasant to watch. For example, the infographic design report, magazine design report, architectural design report, and etc. to meet the trend and also to attract people by doing something different. Last but not least, the third strength is having a good communication skills. For me, a good communication skill is the ability to communicate effectively with everyone, no matter what industry you work in. But in my case, as an urban planner, we must be able to communicate clearly and also effectively because we have to interact with our colleague, stakeholder, prepare a report, give a presentation, and also meet with a wide variety of audience, which including public officials, interest groups, and also community members. Jump into the area improvement. I think these are the three major, I would say, my weakness that I'm still struggling to improve. The first one is I tend to be overly criticize myself. Whenever I complete a project, I can't help but feel that I could have done more, even if my work receive a positive response. This is often lead me to overwork myself and leave me feeling burned out. Over the past few years, I try to take time to look at my achievement objectively and celebrate those wins. This has not only improved my work and my confidence, but it helped me to appreciate my team and other support system that are always behind me in everything that I do. Second is the lack of confidence in myself. I'm naturally shy from high school until my early professional interaction. I prevented myself from speaking up. The worst thing happened when being a part of a work group. I knew that something was not right, but I just kept my mouth shut and decided to not speak up and share my thought. These consequences lead to the failure. Since that, I knew I own my self-esteem and also myself to confidently share my idea. So I joined a motivational class. It is fun and really helped me to overcome my shyness. Last but not least, I'm a type of person that doesn't like a pressure. I think from all of this is my greatest weakness because I will easily get impatient when project runs by the deadline. I'm a stickler for due dates and get uncomfortable when work is not complete on time. So to avoid this, I started being more proactive and pay more attention to how I'm reacting to make sure that I am being motivational and also helping foster efficiency. Moving on to Holland personality test, surprisingly, my result came out as the S, which is social, C, which is conventional, and E, which is enterprising. I would say that I agree with the result of the social and also conventional. It is because I could see myself in the characteristic of the social personality, the fact that I really love to share with people what I'm capable to do and trying to help them to solve any of the problem they face and giving some idea to ease them so that can create a good bonding and also create the positivity atmosphere among our colleagues. Besides, I also can relate myself with the conventional personality. This is because I always want things to go with my way and I will always make sure that every work that I have done is on the timeline and also organized. I also quite detailed when it comes to the small errors, especially in reporting. I always volunteer myself to be an editor for reporting whenever I have a group work. This is to make sure that others will follow the reporting format and I get to do checking in the end of the reporting to avoid small error. For the enterprising personality, I don't really think it's suited for me because, as you already know, the one of my weakness is the lack of self-confidence. I am still lacking in speaking up and voice up some idea in front of the crowd. I don't really have any experience on leading a group or be a leader. I will be call myself as a good follower because I'm really good in receiving any task given. But if I had the chance, I really want to change myself to be the best version and trying to overcome my own fear because I know that deep down I can do it better than anyone. So as the last part of my presentation, there is some quote or currently I use it as my life motto. It actually came from one of my senior lecturer that really inspired me to be a better person in urban planning career. It sounds like this: if you want to go fast, work alone, but if you want to go far, work together. I personally think it is so true because if you want to be an urban planner, you must know that we are not working alone and never be working alone. There will be always involving others to help us to create a better living and also city for the people. That's all for me. Thank you for lending me your ears.